Well, I noticed that Dalen Morris is now third on the depth chart. I'm guessing that he's shown you and the rest of the coaching staff a little something since August.
No, it's because we moved Reggie Hayes to A-back.
Okay.
Because we got some guys hurt, and we need somebody that can put the ball in his hand that's dynamic, and Reggie's that guy. Now we told him, hey, we'll move you there out of need. Need some kids there to make some plays for us. So be a good ball carrier with the ball in their hands. That's why we made the switch. So obviously we put Dave in that quarterback because moving him up because we moved Reggie. Now Reggie will, after that continues, if we get some guys back, we'll move him back over there. But for now, we just move him over there because we need bodies. We also need guys that are good ball carriers.
How's Reggie adjusting to slot?
Fine. I mean, he's an athlete. I mean, he runs great routes. Other day he got a bad route the other day, but other than that, I mean, he's just very smooth. The kid's a good football player. He's an athlete.
He knows the offense.
Knows the offense. So it's not a big for him. It's not a hard transition for him.
What about Dalen? How's he coming along? He's a guy that I've heard some things about.
No, just from recruiting purposes. I mean, he's a guy that's has a chance to be the quarterback here, like all the other guys do. Big kid, throws it well, has good size. And just got to see how far as running the football, would he be a physical runner? The throwing part is always is there. Just a matter of the other part. We need to see if he can carry the football and be a physical runner.
Did Dalen have any kind of option experience out of high school?
None at all. He's a guy mainly in the gun. Ran around pretty well. He's a good athlete. So again, we've gotten to the point where we just recruit good athletes that are throwers and we get them here, and we just try to grind and squeeze and
right.
make an option quarterback out of it.
I noticed during this last session it was mostly Zach and Garrett. How much reps can you really get, Dalen?
No,
I mean, it's a season.
The top two guys get the reps.
Right.
And again, if I want to give Zach a break, I'll put Garrett in the first huddle, and then I'll let the third quarterback go in that second huddle. But for now, he's just getting mental reps. He'll get one when he gets in there. He gets all the fundamental work, which is huge. So that's a major plus for him.
Okay. All right. Thanks. Well, we haven't seen Central Florida before, so why don't you tell us what type of offense they run?
They're spread a lot like we saw from Memphis. A lot of the same concepts. They've got great personnel. They could really run whatever offense they wanted, to be honest with you. Tremendous quarterback that makes all the right reads, gets rid of the ball quick, can run. Big old lineman with a lot of experience. I don't even know how deep they are at receiver. Every time I look at the film, there's a new one that shows up. So,
right.
Great running backs, a lot of speed. They're a really, really well-coached, explosive team.
What kind of formations are we talking about? Two people in the backfield,
They
tight ends?
do a little everything. There'll be two people back there. They'll motion one out. There'll be one back there. They'll motion a guy in to make two backs. There'll be an empty. There'll be, you name it, they've got it.
Do they have a tight end?
Yeah, they have several really good tight ends.
Okay,
I think it's number 88 he's a really, really good player. I think he's on the tight end watch for one of the best ones in the country.
Right.
Yeah.
And Milton, Mackenzie Milton, the quarterback, obviously, he looks like he's a guy that can do things with his feet. They probably roll him out a little bit, let him RPO.
Yeah, he runs the option, runs the RPOs. They sprint him, they boot him. I mean, he's a really, really good player. I mean, for only being a sophomore, he's really schooled up.
So obviously Memphis is a team that scored 70 points the week before you played them. You get through them, and now you got a team that's leading the nation in scoring. You must be tearing your hair out.
If I had any to tear out, I would be. Yeah, that's the fun of the conference. I mean, you're going to see some great offenses. Every offense we played has been a little different, but real explosive, and they're all well coached. So and that's kind of the challenge and the fun of it.
Okay, thanks. Well, let's start at the beginning. What brought you to the Naval Academy? I think you were a late commit, if I recall. Were you committed somewhere else? Or
I wasn't. I actually did have an offer after my last high school game. The Navy offer came about second week in January, and came on my official last week. And loved the coaching staff, and committed at the end of the official.
Where do you think you might have ended up had Navy not entered the picture?
I would have been at Alabama A&M University.
Alabama A&M?
Yes, sir.
Right. Playing quarterback, they recruited you as a quarterback?
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about what type of system. Coach Jasper said he thought you were mostly shotgun in high school. What did you run?
Yes, sir. My senior year, I didn't take a snap under center.
Really?
We were spread, shotgun, throw it around type of team.
Right. So what did you think when they, obviously you did your research and found out this is an option team, and quarterback runs the ball quite a bit, doesn't throw as much? What were your thoughts on that?
I knew it was going to be an adjustment, but I thought it was a great opportunity for me to come in, learn the system and be able to play.
So obviously, I'm sure you were swimming in August trying to learn the plays and the system. Are you starting to get your feet on the ground as far as understanding?
Yes, sir. I am. In camp, it was overwhelming at first, but now I'm starting to get my technique right, recognizing defenses, but still got a long way to go.
And you're probably realizing that Coach Jasper is somewhat of a quarterback whisperer, is what we call him. He really knows how to teach the system. What's it been like to work with Coach Jasper?
Yes, sir. He definitely knows his stuff, and he makes sure all the quarterbacks know going into a game what to expect and what to check, and so he's definitely good with us on that.
So what has been the biggest transition? I know the steps are so different, and having to deal the ball. I don't know how much you did pitching and the mesh, the whole thing. What have you found to be the most difficult aspect of learning triple option football?
Probably the checks to all the defenses.
Right, having to read,
having to know your pitch keys, who's the read key, who's the pitch key, and getting a snap on the center. That was weird at first, but still learning and getting better with it.
That's I saw you during practice. You were very intently watching Zach and Garrett go through the plays. I mean, is that kind of what it's about right now for you, is mental reps and learning from them because they know what they're doing?
Yeah, sir. They've been here, 2 years now, so I'm really learning from them. Make sure I watch the feed. So every mental rep I get is an opportunity to get better.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, Dale.